I got this hoodie yesterday, and it's an Andromeda Initiative hoodie, and I'm very excited about the game, but I'm even more excited because I just found out, or I just realized, that they have thumb holes so that I can wear them like this, which kind of takes me back to high school a little bit. I'm very excited about that, except I'm definitely not coordinated enough when I'm holding things, like trying to type like this, like it gets in the way. It's a whole thing, but I'm very excited about this. So I'm gonna wear it like this sometimes. Lately, I've been in this really weird place where I'm losing interest in a lot of the things I usually enjoy doing, like gaming, like reading, hell, like coloring. Like I'm losing interest in it. And I mean, this is something that I go through whenever I'm going through a depressive episode, that this happens, that I lose interest. I don't know what I want to do to, kill time or enjoy myself or chill out. That in itself is very frustrating. Part of this uncertainty about what I want to be doing, just when I'm hanging out, what games I want to be playing, is I've been switching a lot between video games because I have no idea what I want to be playing right now, and gaming is like the big thing that I do to just chill out, which is why I don't like broadcasting gaming when I do, because that's just a very me thing that I do on my own. I don't do multiplayer. I just do single player, and I just play on my own. But the games that I've been switching with, I realize, have a similarity between them, in that they're all kind of located in California, or in representations of Los Angeles, California. Grand Theft Auto 5, Sunset City, Dead Rising 3, even Watch Dogs 2, which is set in San Francisco, not close to Los Angeles, but still in California, still very similar aesthetic. And for the longest time I was like, oh, well, I really just like the way these cities look. They're very bright, they're very colorful, they're very fun to see, and a lot of really great shot for screenshots and things like that. But I think I realized there's another reason why these are the games that I've been kind of drawn to over the past few weeks. And I think I've come to a decision about what I need to do going forward in my life. And I think I've gotten everything I meant to get out of New Orleans. Like, all of my experiences that I've had here, the good and the bad, I think I've reached a point where I don't need to be in New Orleans anymore. And I think subconsciously, and I mean, it's something that I've always dreamt of doing, but I think it's kind of time for me to really commit to it and really strive for it. I think I want to move to Los Angeles, California. Yes, there's a big cliche that, oh, I'm going to go to LA and I'm going to be famous, but it's not so much that I want to go to LA and be famous, it's that I feel like that's a place that I've always kind of been drawn to. And even more so with the career that I want to do. I want to cover pop culture, I want to cover movies and television shows and conventions, and LA and California in general is kind of a hotspot for that. Obviously, because that's where a lot of movies and television shows are filmed and created and premiere. Comic-Con International, San Diego Comic-Con is near LA and San Diego, and I think that's just where I need to be headed right now. And I'm kind of okay with that. I'm definitely. I mean, it's definitely a scary thought of picking up my entire life and leaving. But I've graduated college. I don't have like a permanent job here. As far as income, I'm right now trying to get set up so I can start driving for Uber, which I can do anywhere. I don't have. I definitely have family and friends here, but I mean, I don't have anything that's really keeping me here anymore. And as much as I love New Orleans, there are things about New Orleans that I don't love. It's, unfortunately, we're in the South, the deep South, and there's a lot of ideals that I don't agree with. And I'm kind of surrounded by that, and I would love to live somewhere that's a little more let's just say it, a little more liberal, that have a little more, that work a little more towards the ideals that I believe in. And I feel like Los Angeles would be that kind of place. Also, just a lot of creative opportunities for me that would be open to me, or that I could find ways to be open to me in LA. Also, a lot of YouTubers live out there, so, as far as, making friends with fellow YouTubers and collaborate with other YouTubers, it would, it'd be a great kind of step up for my channel and for the work that I'm doing. This isn't something that's going to happen next week, obviously. Maybe not even this year, but I think that I'm kind of coming to terms with this idea that I'm ready to move on, that I don't want to spend the rest of my life in New Orleans, and that I'm ready to move on to somewhere new and have kind of a fresh start. And there are things about New Orleans I'll miss, like Mardi Gras, and there's things I won't miss, like Mardi Gras parade traffic. And New Orleans will be here, and Mardi Gras will be here every year, and if I really want to go to Mardi Gras, I'll find a way to come down for Mardi Gras. But I just think that it's time for me to move on. I think it's the direction that I want to be heading towards right now. I guess now that I've picked that direction, I need to find a way to do that. So, saving money, doing some research, talking to people from LA, California, getting some advice on that. It's scary. It really, I admit it, it's a very scary thought of just picking up and moving. But I think it's something that I have to do. It's not going to happen soon, and it's not going to be easy. Yeah, it's kind of a freeing feeling, that realizing that I'm definitely kind of just done with New Orleans. That this isn't where I need to be. And it's not even where I want to be right now. So I've picked a direction, and now the goal is I need to find a way to move in that direction. So that will be something that I will be striving for from here on out. And it could change. The idea could change, but as of right now, it seems that's what I really want to do. And hopefully that'll work out. Well, thanks again for listening, and I hope you have a good day. Have fun.